love the complexity. I contain multitudes. I love it. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. I'm Eva Pretty, also known as
Black China Cindy.
This is Ramona. Looking for Alaska by John Green, directed and probably written by a whole bunch of people for this show. Fun fact, so I was 10 years old when I read Looking for Alaska. I was like, that should be good. It was my first experience with death. I've never met someone who's died. Death is crazy. It's a whole thing. Grief is a whole thing. I never met someone who died at the time, so I was like, oh my god, this is so emotional. How do I close the gap on it? I did nothing. Don't worry, I did absolutely nothing. Let's flash forward to when I'm 19 and I watched the TV show come out, and I was like, oh yeah, Looking for Alaska. I forgot what it was about, but it was so damn good. Where's my labyrinth? And I watched it. Made me severely depressed. My OCD came out for the first time in its entire life, and it was crazy. I went to the psych ward. It was a wild time, and I love that show. I'm still fucking watching this show. So after a whole entire time of having it had me spiral about death, because it just talks about death so much in different perspectives, and I didn't know if I was gonna die, who was gonna die. And with my OCD, it was a lot of like, oh, if I can think out of this situation, then a lot of people won't die. So then it became 2 weeks of me just staying in my room, just thinking over and over and over, trying to get people not to die. And guess what? The body count kept going up. Haha, kept going up. So that's OCD. It's weird. You can never really figure it out. Alright, no, you can't. So today we are watching Looking for Alaska. It is a book by John Green. I have the book over there, but I'm too lazy to get it and mess up my frame. I am obsessed with the line that's like about the labyrinth of like pretty much Simone. I'm gonna butcher it. I'm gonna butcher it because we're gonna watch it. But okay, Simon Bolivar, he died, and he was like, hey, will I ever get out of this labyrinth? That's my last words. And they're like, is the labyrinth life or death? I literally wrote down on a piece of card, and I was like, when will this labyrinth end? What is the labyrinth? You answer it. Answer me whenever you're ready. And I still fucking have that. I have that envelope, and I'm ready to answer it whenever I want. I'll never know the answer, and that's kind of the point of why I still have it, and that it shows me that I don't need an answer, but if I ever find an answer of life or death or the meaning and purpose of life, blah blah blah, then I will fuck with it and I will write that shit down. Polar Original, I love. Even the lines make sense. Looking for Alaska, let's motherfucking go. Good foreshadowing, good builds up, good atmosphere.
I never should have switched from scotch to martinis.
I wonder how you get a pause. How do you get a fucking waterproof hat? I'm glad they included James Dean in that.
My favorite last words ever. French poet Francois Rabelais, who said, I go to seek the great perhaps, because that's what I was after too.
Not them fully showing it. That's fucking crazy. The impact of like a car crash, and we're like, oh, that's serious, but we don't know who it is or what it is. That's fucking crazy. We all need to find our great perhaps, which is like kind of like your purpose, your thing that keeps your heart pumping or whatever. And I think that's so valid. Mine is art and making theater, but it's like, damn, it's that time when you didn't know your fucking great perhaps. Am I a Tumblr post? Before, let's go before.
I've been keeping my popularity a secret all these years.
Yikes. He has no friends. Wonder what that's like, filming a video by yourself.
Why?
Is of some French poet's last words? Like great perhaps? What does that even mean?
Yikes, not his mom roasting him.
That's what I need to find out.
Fuck, I was gonna wear a shirt like him today. That would have been perfect. Where else to run? Is there room for one more? The music is great in this shit. I'm adding every single song. One more song.
You're my witness.
You have the witness. We love an awkward birds and bees little STD talk from white parents. We love it.
That's right. That's right.
This is a cool gas station. I really do like it. It's a good set. Details in the car, like the shit that's in the back. I love the underage buying alcohol.
I can't believe it either. Time, right?
Me too, bitch.
I believe it was a great theater, guys, what we said. How did it get so late so soon? It's night before it's afternoon. December is here before it's June. My goodness, how the time's flying. You might know him as Dr. Seuss. Life goes fast. Ask me feels like I was just in high school.
Cause you are in high school.
I wish.
I love this man. He comes back later. He's so fucking funny, Gus. But also, Alaska, stop being a little annoying bitch. Just get your alcohol. Get your alcohol. Without saying quotes. Like, I feel like no adult would say quotes. Only high schoolers playing. So they did a good job. Is what I'm saying. You know what's crazy? I never see people like that. First off, I hate when people in cars look at me and I'm perceived. One. But second, what the fuck? You telling me, so you driving 60, 45, whatever miles an hour, and then I look past you and have a freeze frame like gaze around you? I'd probably be like, oh, that's just another bitch. I'm a bitch too. And a car though. They're outside. They're next to a car. Bitches.
Cemetery. It's still the greatest prank in Culver history.
Prank! Fucking pranks. I love pranks. I hate pranks in real life. Don't ever fucking prank me because I don't like it. I really don't like it. Don't fuck with me like that. But I love pranks in shows, but not on YouTube. Pranks in shows. It's cute. And I love their pranks. They made pranks good. No, you're bringing 1,000 pounds of books to a school that has more books, you fucking loser. I'm being sarcastic. I really love books. I love seeing what everyone brings in their library, and like whenever I go to someone's house, I actually walk through their library to see if there's any books that I recognize so I can talk to them about it, or see what kind of books they like and see what kind of person they are. So I love books, and I love people who have books, but just don't carry them to college or school because it's a fucking waste of space and weight. Because I did that all 4 years and I never read a single fucking book. He's so tall. That's my tall king. That's my tall king. Must be nice. Chip, 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 chip. The second he came on screen, the second I knew my man. This man is so fucking funny and a good actor and a good crier. Don't you ever fucking sleep on this man.
They're calling me the Colonel.
Colonel.
We'll call you
Pudge.
Pudge.
Ah!
That's on, Pudge. You got 10 seconds to surprise me before I write you off as ordinary.
That's some bitch ass shit, because I literally had a person be like, tell me your worst fucking fear ever. And I'm like, I met you just right now. And he was like, I don't care, I just want to get to know you. I want to have a deep personal connection. No, that's not a connection. It's not. You don't have to tell me something interesting to prove yourself in 10 seconds, because that's what whole lives are for. And fuck you for saying that, but Colonel.
Henrik Ibsen.
Ibsen!
Playwright. I know
Playwright.
who Ibsen was. 1820.
The father of realism. We love we love Henrik Ibsen. Even though I never read his plays, I've just watched a lot of scenes of it because I went to school for theater.
Never read it. So you read
It was such a cool thing to be like, fuck, these characters are real and they look exactly how I thought in the book. Fun fact, I really did think that Colonel was white the entire book. They probably mentioned it, but I'm kind of a skimmer. I don't really read every single word because I'm a little dyslexic. So we thought Colonel was white for about 10 years. But I love that he's black.
So I started. Takumi knows everything.
Takumi! me. Let's
It's
go.
anti-fatigue. It's
Not the
like
Wu-Tang
a-
shirt.
Yeah, but I don't really smoke. Perfect.
Cause I do.
There.
He is perfect. He is the best character of the show.
Classy and sensible.
The 2 to 5,000s of statements. We were watching The Office and we were talking about SATs. We don't have those anymore. I mean, I did. I mean, I took the classes and took the test multiple times to get a better grade, to get into a good school. But, you know, we don't have them anymore. So.
Who's this guy laughing at my story?
Me to all my me to all my subscribers. Who's this guy not laughing at my story? I think.
Unfortunately, we've reached the hour where I'm obligated to see my girlfriend.
Wait, you got a girlfriend?
Don't remind me. I can't stand her. But then again, she can't stand me.
I love, absolutely love how much Colonel hates his girlfriend. I'm like, yeah, get into her. Fall in love with Miles. Fall in love with Pudge. Come on. I mean, we all been thinking about it. Alright, I had to cough halfway through that. And I thought it was a funny joke, so I'm probably going to keep it. But I'm just letting you know that, like, I understood that I coughed, but it's called a joke.
Contain multitudes, but
I want that tattooed on me. Holy shit, I contain multitudes. That shit had me going, and I still say it to this day. Like, I love this shit.
It's about Simone Bolivar. The book, you know, his last words are. I'm about to tell you some of your parting remarks. He was shaken by the overwhelming revelation that the headlong race between his misfortunes and his dreams was at that moment reaching the finish line. Damn it, he sighed. How will I ever get out of this labyrinth?
And she reads it and
those
she
are some
holds.
seriously great last words.
No shit, Elaine. Bisexually liberated intellectually, of course. Yep.
I'm gonna cry. This shit's beautiful. So many memories of my own. And like John Green does these videos where he's like, hey, I'm on the set and it looks like the movie, like in my mind. And I'm like, it really did. It really, this is the one like adaptation that I was like, this did better than the book. It's really beautiful. Walk home in the dark in the silence.
You're walking at night.
It's 12:06 a.m. on Tuesday morning and I finished editing. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever. Oh, sorry baby.